actually kind of cool.
That is cool. It's kind of sometimes it's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
But with the thickness, but
stitches are pretty cool.
It's good that we can block too, because if not, it makes life a lot harder.
I was gonna say if you could not
numb it,
you would have a much harder time.
The harder part about cattle, I guess, is like sedation. Like horses and dogs and stuff are so easy to like give a good dose of sedation. These are just so sensitive
Just
to like.
watch out, it's up higher now. Okay.
Okay. Being sedated.
Yeah.
But that's why the chutes are good too, because then we can just stick them in a chute.
It would suck heading and healing and trying to do this in the pasture.
Well, I had a uterine prolapse last week.
Yeah.
And we did it out in the field tied to a truck. But a cow was down, so.
Well, if they're down, they're down. You're doing it there.
Yeah, she was down, and I was like, you know what? As long as she doesn't get off.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
I did. I had a vet come out one year, and I had a cow bloat.
Yeah.
And couldn't get her in, and same thing. We got her on her left side, peeled the skin back, opened up the gut, pushed all the air out, sewed her up, right there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, she lived and it worked, and then we give her some of that. I can't remember what we give her for an IV. And then sewed her up, and she got up. But we tried a garden hose first with it. You know, you put a piece of pipe in their mouth so they don't bite the hose.
Yeah, and then
you
let the gas in.
Get the hose in and try and let the gas out. But unfortunately, that didn't work, which is the easiest way. And you don't need much of a pipe, just something that they can't close off the little garden hose.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they're tough.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this again. Want to rinse it off? I just hate how to touch the thing. Okay. I'm gonna rethread it.
Okay, so do you want duplex cylinder, Caitlin?
Yeah. Do you want the long acting? Do you want a 250 mil or do you want a 500 mil?
I'll take a 500. I'll probably be treating them a little bit.
You just gotta put it in the fridge and then it should be good, whatever the expiration is on it.
See, now I can watch this later when I got to stitch myself up.
Yeah.
That's how you do this.
Have you ever seen that show Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Yeah, the vet, doesn't she go out and like do stitches on them and everything?
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
'em?
Well, a vet really is a doctor.
Yeah, I mean it's the same. It's the
same
Put it
concept.
on the other side.
Yes.
A stitch is a stitch.
Yeah.
It's the needles that are different and the thread.
Yeah.
How much do you think this guy weighs?
Oh, I don't know. A lot.
I never know.
He's he's young, so what would you guess?
I am the worst at guessing weights of bulls.
Well, they fool you.
I don't. I couldn't even take a wild guess. What's your guess, Caitlin?
I'm bad at guessing too. I don't know. I don't know. I would be a really bad guess. Obviously over 1,000
yeah.
pounds. I don't know if I would.
600 kilograms?
Yeah, I don't know if I would say. Yeah, maybe like 1,200-ish pounds. I don't know.
Okay. So, are you gonna give Duplicillin today?
Yes.
Okay.
And he wants a short acting as well, so we can do some dip. We can do an injection of Bronc.Bull, and then we'll open a new bottle of Duplicillin and send him with the rest of the bottle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, this stuff is made out of, I think it is sheep intestines.
Sheep intestine?
Yeah. I don't know why it's called cat gut. Maybe, I don't think it's made out of cat gut, but maybe. Is it sheep? Oh.
It doesn't say.
They might not write it on the bottom.
Look it up real quick.
Nobody. No, I got a couple
How
more.
much is this stuff?
The
Do you-
catgut?
Yeah, do you use it on horses too?
You can. Yeah, I feel like we usually mostly use it on cattle,
Yeah.
but I've used it on horses before. Depends on where the wound is and like the skin in the area and stuff. I feel.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's nice if you go riding on a trip, say, to take some of that with you if you have to close a wound on a horse.
yeah, and even if you can't have like most people can't have sedation, like unless you're like a
No.
vet or whatever, but you could bring lidocaine or a block.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something, right?
and some bute or, something that would allow you to
Yeah.
numb the pain on a horse and close them up. Even if you can't ride them out, you can walk them out. And
Yeah.
You don't have a bunch of shit getting in there till you get to the vet, right?
Oh, boy. I know.
He's actually being pretty good.
It's from sheep or goat intestine, apparently. Apparently the name comes from cattle. Cattle gut.
Cattle
Oh.
gut.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta redo this.
Do you want some more stuff on your hands?
No, it's okay.
Antiseptic or whatever?
It's hard. It's hard too because it's not when you're doing it like doing stuff on cattle or horses is never sterile. You're gonna be in a barn or in a field or whatever.
Yeah.
I know, buddy.
Don't move.
He's not gonna give it back.
Yeah, he might.
I just did that so I wouldn't lose it all the way through. Yeah, we're giving good antibiotics after, so that's why it's okay if it's a little not clean.
Well, like you say, it's tough to get out.
Yeah.
It's not a surgical room.
Yeah, we did a cow yesterday actually. We were there it was 3.5 hours. We think it was kind of skin cancer probably, but it was
really?
like a big thing on her skin, like this big. We
Yeah.
cut it out. Oh, it was so hard to close. Like her
Yeah.
skin was so thick, and she was like what is it, like a Brahmin or whatever? So,
Yeah, in Brahma.
Yeah.
Well, I had a cow here last year that I brought up,
Let me change this.
and the calf was backwards,
Yeah.
big, and it died.
It
And
died
then
inside.
It died inside, and then I couldn't get her caught. That was the other problem. So we were a day, so then it swelled up. So it got even bigger. And me and that one vet, we were 5
Is this one you were in the
hours.
field with?
But no, I managed to get it here. We were in this pen here. We were 5 hours.
Jeez.
And we cut it out. She used one of them little finger knives, and then a saw. I mean, but she's got small hands. She can get in there.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in there.
Yeah.
I couldn't get like nothing, and we got it out of her in pieces.
Yeah.
The spine broke, like it just come out in
Yeah.
chunks, and then we flushed her out. That cow lived.
It's crazy. Cows are really stoic.
Yeah.
Horses, they'd be dead. If that was a horse, they'd be dead. Like they're not. I feel like they're not as stoic. They're so prone to like lameness and colics and
Yeah.
infection and whatever. But cows are crazy. Yeah.
And then the funny thing was, she never seen that calf, and I had a twin. So I was headed home, and I said, "Grab that twin and just put it in the corral, and we'll unload her, and we'll see what happens." So we did that, and she seen that calf. She started bawling for it, and then she went and laid down. She wouldn't let it suck for 2 days while she healed,
Yeah.
but she raised that calf.
Perfect.
I'm like, geez, that was, had to bottle feed the calf for a few days.
Oh, that's fine.
I thought that worked out well. That does not happen very often.
No, especially if the other one's like rotten, you can't really use the hide and
No.
put it on.
Well, and
the
it just, that poor thing came out in pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to cut the shoulder off it. She went in there with the finger knife and cut around the shoulder
Yeah.
till we could break the bone
Yeah,
and then
just
pull the
take it out.
shoulder out. But we flushed her, and all the water that we put in and the antiseptic that we put in all come back out, so she didn't tear herself. So,
Yeah.
because you don't know, like
Yeah,
you
you-
can't see everything.
Especially if there's something rotten, you don't know
feel.
how much it affect the uterus, right?
Yeah.
Did she have a calf after?
No,
Or?
she did not. That was her last calf. But I was impressed.
Yeah, they're pretty stoic.
They're pretty tough. Sorry, I'm videotaping this.
It's okay.
I don't think the world knows where their food comes from
No, they don't.
at all, and the troubles that you go through, and the cost that you
It's not just
incur.
feeding them and sending them out in the field. There's
Yeah.
so much to do. I'm gonna cut this a bit shorter.
There ain't nothing easy about anything that's done when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, I used to always want like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have my own cattle herd. Now I'm like, no, like I'm too busy. It's like another. It's a full job, right? I'd be
Yeah.
at like 2 full-time jobs. It should be too much.
Yeah.
And Kurt's here with his herd, and then he has 15 horses. And
Yeah.
okay, looks good. What we'll do too is I'll get some aluminum spray,
Yeah.
and we'll
just-
spray it over as well. But it's
and then I can put SWAT on that.
I would say put it around it, not over the incision.
Not over the
but-
incision, but around it, keep flies
Yeah, I
off
think you
it.
should.